Picture this, your HOA president. That self-righteous busybody. Dials 911 on your wife for daring to swap out your own front door locks. Screeching about community safety like she's guarding Fort Knox. Then she demands the master keys, all while smirking at the cops about how you're the real criminal trespassing on your own damn property. But oh, the sweet irony. Turns out your wife's been quietly building a federal case on her embezzlement scam. And that smug face is about to crumble like cheap drywall. In the rolling hills of Evergreen Estates, Colorado, where manicured lawns hide a web of ridiculous rules, I, Tom Harlan, a 48-year-old retired engineer, thought I'd escaped corporate nonsense for a quiet life. My wife, Lena, a sharp-eyed forensic accountant for the feds, kept her job under wraps, operational security. She called it. We'd inherited her aunt's old ranch-style home, grandfathered in before the HOA turned this suburb into a petty dictatorship. We poured $150,000 into upgrades, including a sturdy oak door with secure locks, figuring privacy was a basic right. Boy, were we wrong. One crisp autumn morning, the peace shattered when Barbara Queen Bee, Kensington's gleaming SUV, roared up our driveway like a declaration of war. Barbara, the plump HOA chair with her pearl necklace and perpetual scowl, waddled out clutching a violation notice like a holy writ. Mr. Harlan, she drawled in that faux southern accent she trotted out for authority. Your unauthorized door and locks are a blight on our harmonious community. Fine $600. And we'll need those keys for safety inspections. I stepped onto the porch, coffee in hand, feeling the chill wind bite. Barbara, this house predates your bylaws by 50 years. We're grandfathered. Her laugh was a nasally cackle. Grandfathered? Sweetie. Community standards trump ancient history. Think of the property values. Lena appeared beside me, her eyes cool as steel. We've checked the county records. No key mandate exists. Barbara's smile turned oily. I protect this neighborhood from riffraff who don't grasp civility. Comply, or face leans, as she drove off, her exhaust fouling the pine-scented air. Lena murmured, "She's hiding something bigger." Little did Barbara know. Lena's hobby research was already sniffing out discrepancies in HOA finances. Things escalated quicker than a bad rumor on the neighborhood app. 2 days later, Barbara showed up with a ragtag posse, 2 jittery board members, and a shady contractor named Earl, her cousin's hubby. "Emergency inspection," she bellowed, waving her clipboard. Reports of structural hazards threatening our pristine enclave. The contractor poked at our foundation, muttering about imminent collapse that had cost a fortune to fix. I crossed my arms. "What reports? Anonymous. I bet." Lena leaned in, voice mild but cutting. "Earl, got your state license handy? Or is this another community favor?" He stammered. Well," Barbara interjected. "He's vetted by the board, and those locks, violation of our security protocol, passed in a closed session for efficiency." "Closed session?" Lena echoed, her fingers tapping her mug, a tell I knew meant gears turning. "Colorado law requires open votes for bylaws." Barbara huffed. "Emergencies override bureaucracy. Dear." Harmony demands sacrifice. As they retreated, grumbling about uncooperative elements, Lena pulled out her laptop. "Let's see where those emergency funds really go." Whispers spread. We were troublemakers dodging dues. Our home a safety risk. Wellness checks followed. Bored flunkies knocking daily with fake concerns about odd noises or suspicious packages. One even claimed our garden attracted dangerous wildlife, meaning squirrels. I bit my tongue. But Lena documented every absurdity, her federal training kicking in. The pressure built like a storm over the Rockies. Barbara ramped up the harassment. An unannounced city inspector, her golf buddy, prowled our wiring, hunting violations that weren't there. Commercial activity in a residential zone, he grunted, eyeing my home workshop where I tinkered with gadgets. Lena smiled sweetly. Define commercial, please. And who requested this? He mumbled about complaints. Then came the certified letter, threats of forced sale for noncompliance. Rumors flew. We were spying on neighbors. Undermining authority. Barbara's posts on the community forum dripped with sanctimony. Some residents prioritized selfishness over collective good. I seethed quietly. But Lena's digs grew sharper. Digging deeper, she uncovered the rot. $400,000 siphoned through fake invoices to Barbara's relatives' phantom companies. Roof repairs on a clubhouse that looked worse than ever. Emergency funds vanishing into luxury vacations. She's not just a bully, Lena whispered. She's a thief terrified of exposure. It all exploded at the mandatory HOA meeting, packed with Barbara's cronies. She took the podium, voice quivering with feigned outrage. The Harlans are weaponizing complaints to destroy our unity. They've threatened board members. Installed illegal surveillance. Murmurs rippled. I stood. Proof, Barbara sneered. Community testimony suffices. Lena rose calmly, badge flashing under the fluorescent lights. As a federal forensic accountant, I've documented your embezzlement scheme, wire fraud, fake assessments funneled to family shells. The room froze. Barbara blustered. This is harassment. I safeguard standards. But agents burst in. Cuffs ready. You're under arrest for racketeering. Her face drained. Protests crumbling as evidence projected. Bogus bills. Her Aspen condo bought with dues. Neighbors gasped, then cheered as refunds were announced. Barbara's empire? Shattered. In the aftermath, Evergreen bloomed anew. Transparent books. Real improvements. No more absurd fines. Barbara got 5 years. Her authority reduced to prison chores. We got peace. And the neighborhood? A scholarship fund from recovered cash. Turning theft into education. Justice tasted sweeter than mountain air. But tell me, in a world of HOA tyrants, is silence ever smarter than a calculated takedown? Or does fighting back always expose the real crooks?